The video you're getting ready to watch is me helping Jonathan put the first ride on this 3-year-old colt. And there was a little resistance at the very end, but for the most part it went very smooth. So this is not the only way to start a horse. This is not the only way I start a horse, but this is the way that I felt like would work well with this one. And I know you're going to enjoy watching it. There's a lot of information in it, just like all the videos that we have. And if you like the content that we're putting out, I would appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Hi, Dennis here at Cappel Training Shoeing. I'm here with a 3-year-old gelding by One Brilliant Desire, that one-time Pepto stud that I have. And this is Jonathon here, and I've driven this horse one time and saddled him one time. This was going to be his first ride, so Jonathon's going to step in the stirrup here and see how he responds to that. So just go ahead and put your foot in there, Jonathon. And I'm up here watching this horse's eye. Now he's a little troubled right now, so just stay right there. Now then, go ahead and raise up on him just a little bit. There you go. Okay. All right, now just step down. Let's go to the other side. What I'm looking for here is complete acceptance. Just leave that rope there, but I'm not going to have you get on anyway. Okay, put a little weight in there. This colt was really good when I drove him, and you know, he took to it just real easily, so I expect him to be really good. And I'm gonna, I don't always do this with all of them, but with this particular horse, because he was so good in his driving, then I'm gonna let Jonathon go ahead and step down off of there now, and we'll go on the other side, and then I'll have you step on. I'm gonna let Jonathon step on and just be a passenger, and I'm gonna guide this horse around with the driving line. Go ahead and just step right up. Saddle feel good? No. Step down. Just move that saddle over and we'll tighten it up a little bit. Okay. That's one thing you always want to be sure of, make sure that saddle is ready for you to get on, because if you get up there and it's loose, you know, sometimes they get to moving, you can't get off, you know, especially on this first part. Okay, go ahead and put your leg over. That's good. Get that rope underneath your. There you go. All right. Now then, with the way I have these lines, this rope on this horse, it works like just a giant set of reins. So basically, Jonathon is offering the opportunity for this horse to see someone on his back, and I'm going to do the directing. I'm going to just start him around here on this circle lightly. I like this driving line because it gives you an opportunity for that horse to feel things down around his legs, to get comfortable, just more exposure. You know, I can see him soften up there just a little bit, so when he softened up, I softened with him. I'm just staying right there. He's offering a little bit more forward than I'm asking for right there. He kind of grabbed himself, he got just a little bit afraid, so I softened up a little bit on the outside line, brought his nose to me just a little bit, which took his hind end away from me. And when that hind end moves away, just like that, like that, like that, I take the horse's power away. And that slowed him down without having to pull on him. That's the nice thing about having a ground person that has the capability of reading the horse. You can keep a person out of a storm up there, and this horse is going to end up having a really nice experience just as if he was being ridden. I'm going to turn to the right, let that happen. Now I've created a triangle here on this side, just like I had on the other side, where I'm one corner, the horse's mouth is a corner, and his back legs are a corner. And he's just walking around there real nicely, accepting things. I want him to bring his front feet to the right just a little there, just like that. That's a pretty big deal, especially anytime, but I like to get it accomplished in this first ride or two if I can as well. And what by that I mean, this horse's body, he's guiding, he's following his nose. I'm not pulling his head way around to the right and his body going way off to the left. When I ask this horse to move to the right, his whole body's moving to the right. The shoulders are coming, head and neck's coming. So it's not a very big transition then to riding around here one-handed, because we've got him following his nose right from the beginning. I'm going to ask this horse to go on up into just a little bit of a trot. I'm going to let this horse slow down. I'm going to let this horse turn to the right. Notice I said I'm going to let him turn to the right. I'm not going to make him turn to the right. I'm going to let it happen. Just bring him back on up to a trot here just a little bit. Pulling off a little bit to the left here right now, so I'm going to just go down here with him. But by saying going down here with him, I'm not trying to hold him. I'm just going with that feel, letting him get comfortable. If I try to hold him too much, he'll get in a bind and he'll get troubled. I don't want him to be troubled. I want him to be comfortable. I want him just as comfortable as possible. I'm going to let this horse go straight. There, I'm going to ask him to turn to the left. A little resistance, I need a little forward. I don't want him backing into that turn yet. I want him to just keep going forward. Stay real soft. Very nice. He's relaxing, his eyes soft. I'm going to let him just carry that bit right now. I'm not pulling on his mouth at all. Just let him work it out. I don't care right now that he's opening his mouth a little bit once in a while. It's not because I'm pulling on him. He's opening his mouth because he's not used to having anything in it. You know, so he's hoping that he can push that out with his tongue. So by not pulling on it and letting him just carry it around, he's actually getting to where he'll accept that bit and he'll shut his mouth on it, just carry it. I'm going to ask him to stop right here. I've got him bent around just slightly to the left. I'd rather have him straight, so I'm going to pull on the right bridle rein just a little bit and hold and wait. As soon as the feet stop, he felt complete release. Let him just sit there and enjoy that nice stop. I didn't make him stop, I let him stop. Now I'm going to ask him to come backwards. Now we're going to turn to the right. Now we're going to go back out to the middle of the pen. I'm going to ask him to stop. Just wait right there. Ask him to back up. Just wait. I'm going to come up to you, Jonathon, and we're just going to take this driving line off first. Can you get that rein loose there? Get everything loose. That one there. There you go. Keep hold of this one just a minute. What I'm doing is taking this driving line off now, and Jonathon's got the rein. I'm going to keep a hold of the McCarty, the lead rope, just a second here. And, okay, Jonathon, go ahead and ask him to move forward there a little bit. Bring him right on around to the left. Stay out of his mouth as much as you can. Just let him be when he's doing what you want. I'm not concerned at all about any type of collection right now. We just want forward motion. Okay. See if you can gently get him to stop. So just quit riding and just pull just lightly. There you go. Wait on him. I'm going to hand you this right here. I'll put that up there and tie it for you so you don't have to hold it. All right. So now just softly start walking around there and bring him around to the left first. Loosen up on his face. He's hearing the feeding time start up, so he thinks his attention needs to go over there. That's all right. Bring him right here in front of me. Don't pull on the outside rein, just the inside. There you go. We'll add that outside rein probably on the next ride a little bit, but not on the first one. Just gently squeeze and hold your legs and try to get forward there. Now soften up a little bit. Get out of his face a little bit. You're in his way. There you go. Pull around there. Make him come on around to the right. There you go. Now I want you to just turn and head straight into me. Squeeze and hold. Now cluck to him just a little bit. Squeeze a little tighter. Now bump your feet. Keep going until he moves his. There you go. Just start again. Squeeze first, hold. Now kick on him. A little harder, a little harder. Do enough to get his feet. There, now sit still on him. Get out of his mouth a little more. You're still, there you go. Squeeze. Now bump a little bit. Cap your leg about the top of your boots. A little harder. A little harder. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Now pat him. set it up again and point him back here towards me. If you get him rode over here to me, we're going to have you get off. Squeeze, hold, kick. Squeeze, now kick. Good enough. Let me come up here beside you and we'll turn like this and so stand up in the stirrup and then transfer the weight that you take out of that right foot stirrup into your right hand and then just come right on off. Good ride. Okay, so there you have it. First ride on a One Brilliant Desire, and can't ask for any better than that. You know, they're not all like that, but this, you got to see what they can be like, and you know, this is what I try to help all of them to look like. But some of them, you know, that get themselves in a little bit of a bind and have to do more, but I sure appreciate it when they don't.